When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. This highly ranked squad is bound himself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a participant from last year's Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cardinals offense will have the football first. Back to throw, it's Clay. He's got his man across the middle. Good.
Lord, how could you possibly beat that guy?
And they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Goes to the option. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed into it.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. business. They'll run it out of the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Off play action on first down. Scrambling away. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hilton. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Irish. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Hauls it in. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On the option. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first.
And David, on 3rd inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Clay. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now on first down from the 30. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Got a man, it's Gilbert. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drops. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This will make Irish eyes smile because they're shaking down thunder from the sky with this running game.
Just pound.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Louisville. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires downfield. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hilton.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's out of bounds. That for a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They're facing a third down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Looking to throw, it's Clay. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And it's picked off by the defender, Rod. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position.
Oh, sexy, bro.
Quick release by the QB.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This one's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Brink. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Looking for the goal line, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Lining up to add another.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field is Clay. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over Minnesota. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Clay. He's got him this time. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going with the ground game left. Past the first down marker and still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a first down for the offense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
He's tackled at the 47. First down for the offense.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here come the Irish back on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to get the first through the air. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
It's incomplete, a fourth down stop, and the turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Clay. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Running behind that left side. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game, one of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within one. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beaten in running attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's wrong. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Throw goal is back, y'all.
The defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hilton. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about
you
putting
won?
the ball right on the numbers. And defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense.
Bro, you are so bad, bro. There's no way niggas lose to you.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You threw the ball 13 times?
Together games like this, he might have a shot.
Bro, go to hell, bro.
Career touchdown record of 95. All the great
go to hell.
The Irish have had guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart. Nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being that kind of a company.
How many times
and Notre Dame's always been a good running team, and when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level.
Yeah.
So far,
you only ran 33 plays? What the fuck was you doing?
And they
you running
the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Hey, what's a weird thing about you when it comes to playing the game? Like, for me, if I don't hear a sound, I play completely different than I would if the sound was on.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run.
Bro, what the fuck? I am horrible without sound. I hate talking on the phone.
That's going on by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment.
Bro, I cannot hear the game. Watch out.
Making sure he makes the right decision.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball
bro, they finna advance, bro.
That guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all,
I gotta be up at 3:45. You know my schedule dumb as shit, my fat ass.
Jerks forward, and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The fact that you're up right now is insane. What are you doing? Are you a fucking stripper, bro? Late night stripper?
For the 5th time today.
This nigga's a stripper, bro. I swear to God.
Well, they finally stopped.
Bro, are you a stripper? For real.
I
won't judge.
Really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Irish back on offense.
Hey, bro, I heard you say shut up. I was who the fuck was you talking to?
Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this.
What's crazy is, bro, you're gonna go on so many diets to get to my weight.
Nice play there, and I know when you think Notre Dame's football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have.
What are we really talking about?
Fires toward the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
I really wanted you to lose. I really did.
Really nice job working the route, getting.
Oh no, actually, I wanted you to lose to my. I wanted you to lose to mine. All the other ones on
This
that.
guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
I should be good though. Cause the nigga that was 10th lost.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Clay. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes.
I should stop playing seniors, bro.
And the Cardinals
I'll be getting seniors so many stats, and that shit's not gonna help.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4.
Bro, get this nigga, bro.
The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
They be letting the computer run around all crazy, bro. That shit blows me.
This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Damn. Snap that shit, nigga.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver?
Bro, I cannot believe you won, bro. Niggas are losing to bots, bro.
And a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Bro, this nigga lost to Wyatt, bro. What the fuck?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple
possessions
this late. Fourth down attempt coming.
Mutt defense for his cheap man.
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's the handoff.
Damn, bro, my feet smell like horse cock right now. This shit is bad.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it.
Oh, he is not open, dude.
He's got his man in the back of
Fuck.
the end zone, but he was a
Good call, that bitch. I like that shit, bro.
It's incomplete. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to
Get up. There we go.
field goal. Got the first down
We're
and
done.
still on his feet. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And he puts through the extra point. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
You know he's napping his asses online.
Say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored
Oh
on that
shit,
play.
he's actually not on.
This is one of them.
I swear to God, this is the first time I've ever been online and he wasn't online. Yes.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some.
Well, there's no reason my feet smell like this, but what the fuck?
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Clay. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to.
Fires one high and deep.
Bro, this nigga be getting bagged, bro. I gotta put you on the other side, bro. You pissing me off over there. Damn, your ass finna go on a slot or something. Fuck.
This is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today.
At least then I won't get so mad when you get quit.
Still trying to make plays.
The The Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
Like daddy.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's got his man. Makes the grab. No huddle here for the offense.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
I like how they bring picks and chooses when it's going to let you do a real ball.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's looking to throw. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David, the offense. He's going to fire deep.
Damn, nigga. Bro, this nigga cannot throw in the rain. This shit is pissing me off.
Well, there's no quit in this
God damn.
Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays.
Trying to do what? Freak ass nigga?
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job.
Hit a baseball.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
She's a freak, bro. Nigga just like balls. That's all the fuck it is, bro.
And the quarterback is knocked down.
They don't call him nigga, bro.
Now a lot of work to do to remove the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the deep.
He lofts it high and deep down.
Yo!
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
This shit is actually bad.
How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Are you a commissioner, bro? Hey, Fat Dev. Fat bitch. Hey, Tubby. Tubby!
Looking to fire.
Hey, Tubward!
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
This nigga know he's home.
Has to be set. They have to get it off.
Staring at this shit. Fucking salivating over the video game. He know he is.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Man, we can't catch a pick, Brody.
The defense holds.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way.
This nigga doesn't give a fuck, bro. Alright, I'm not throwing a ball anymore. This nigga's a bitch. This nigga just lost his throwing privileges, man. We're playing a fucking computer and you lost your throwing privileges. That's some bitch shit, bro.
Give as they work on that clock. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Why are you niggas double teaming on an outside zone? Get the fucking outside.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on second down for this offense.
Snap that motherfucker, boy.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right.
There you go, bud. Drop that shit, bro. Drop the ball. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Drop from this dude. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Fires left. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Line gets set, first down. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone.
Jump!
And good coverage there and knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. It's complete. Touchdown, Irish. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
Hey, why the fuck do I got so many offensive players on my kickoff
team? This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Dropping back, it's Clay. Here's the pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this.
Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. And works it to the 40-yard line.
Who the fuck is number 7, bro?
And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry up. He'll
I told you what to
try
do.
to save every
You did
precious
what the fuck
second
you
he
wanted
can.
to do.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot.
Yes, huh?
Intercepted deep in his own end.
What?
And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th.
That was the fastest 1 second I've ever seen.